Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be explaining how barns work in the game My Garage. This is for new people who don't really know how the whole system works, or are you trying to learn it? Maybe you want some tips and tricks. So let's just get into it. Now the first thing that you probably want to do is see where your barn files are actually stored. So what you want to do is press the Windows key plus R, type in, right, this is already typed in for me, percent app data percent, and then you press OK. Go to app data here, localo, Viking, My Garage, and then save one. So here you will see not only the barn saves, but also your save backups for your actual save game and your mod saves here. So now that we know that, we're gonna learn how to actually store something in a barn. For example, if you want to send it to someone. So, the barn is located right behind your little garage here, if you didn't know that. Let's just see. I have this wheel here, and I want to put it in the last key, for example. Now, you might think this is the key number 10, or barn number 10. It's actually barn number 9. So how it works is the first key is barn 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it might be a little confusing, but that's just how it works for some reason. So anyway, gonna wanna open the barn. Take my little wheel here, just slap it in, close the door. Easy as that. Alright, now that we have that saved, I'm gonna show you how to actually send that to someone. So what we're gonna do, go into Discord, for example. This is the main My Garage Discord server, but I'm just gonna send it into my Discord server, and then so we saved it in barn number 9. As you can see, barn9.dat. So you wanna hold that file, just drag and drop here. Boom. Here you go, barn9.dat. And this also works in DMs if you're trying to like send it to someone in DMs. Doesn't have to be a server. There's also how you download it, so let me show you how to download it real quick. I'm just gonna delete it. It doesn't actually like fully move when you do the drag and drop, it just copies, so delete it here. And now I'm gonna download it, so press download. It's gonna open a browser to download it, that's fine. What you're gonna do is open save one, and then also open another file explorer in the downloads. So as you can see, it's here, barn9.dat downloads. Drag and drop, boom, right there. Now you've added it. So if we just go into the game here, barn9 here, as you can see, selected it, open it, and here it is, my little wheel. The cool thing is you don't actually have to restart the game to see the barn file or the barn save. So basically you can just drag in a file and you can just open it without having to actually restart the game. So that was the basics. Now let me show you some tricks, tips and tricks. So I'm gonna just put this wheel back here, we don't really need it anymore. So, right, let's say that you're downloading a file, right? Like you bought a car maybe or something, it doesn't really matter at all. So, well, you downloaded the file, you want to drop it in here, right? But there's already another file like that in there. So for example, I have barn9.dat here and barn9.dat already in there. So what you're gonna want to do in this situation is either move it, which takes a while, or what you could do is just rename it to a free one. So as you can see, barn9.dat here, take out the 9, and for example I'll do number 7. So 7, enter, put it in, and then if I just go into my game here, choose the number 7 key, open it, it'll be there. It's really useful to know. You can just rename the file, you don't actually have to go physically in the game, change the key, whatever. So yeah, that's good to know. And also another thing to note, if you're doing trading and they ask for money, it used to be they asked for cars because they don't have like actual money back then in the game. So basically, how you would do it is just if someone tells you an amount to pay, like for example, $6,000, you'll get a car that is worth $6,000, right? And then you will just push it in, close it, send the file to them. But what we do now usually is just they ask for the amount, and then we go over here. Let's say they ask for $69 for some reason. You put it into this little bar here in the bottom left corner. Press discard money. Then you can pick it up and just chuck it in the barn. Close the door. Just like that. There we go. And now you've saved money into a barn. So now what you're going to want to do is just do the same thing as you will do to normally send it to them. You know, go to where your barn files are. So, like for example, I put the money in barn 7, drop it here. And you'll see it's a very small amount of a file size. It's only 699 bytes for one watt of cache. Because it's not a very big object. Obviously, the size of the file, the barn file itself, is going to depend on the size of the object you put in, obviously. So yeah, basically now you send the money, and that's pretty much all I wanted to teach you guys, the beginners. You know, just some tips and tricks how to actually trade with the system. So I hope you learned something, and thanks for watching.